Right, another short video on the Jag, as I cannot find anybody else who's done a video on this. On the Mondeo, which are the same sort of running gear and engineering, but not specifically on the Jag. The problem is the wishbone was rotted, so we've had to, I'm changing the suspension as well, but we've taken the suspension leg off, and then we go to take the wishbone off. And according to the Mondeo video, you're supposed to lower the subframe down by undoing those 3 bolts there, and then the bolt can be knocked upwards and out. Now you see I've got it out, right, because that main bolt there, the welded nut, which you cannot quite see but is in there, and no way of getting to that, is just turning around. Someone's had a go previously. It's strong enough and the chassis is not moving, but the bolt is just moving around. So the only way we had to do it was to just push the bolt up, angle grind the head off it, and then just pop it back down to take the wishbone out. Now, for the life of me, I cannot understand why they just didn't put the bolt up there and the nut here, so that it could just be tightened up without having to dislodge the subframe. Well, that's what I'm going to have to do to put it back. If anybody else has got any ideas on what they've done when they've had problems like this, because I mean it's a 15-year-old car and things are going to rot. Now, it's held well enough, but it is just the weld that has come off on the inside of that major nut there holding the subframe. They're fairly simple to do. I mean, they're really easy to work on, Just for the life of me, I can't understand why they've put the nut at the bottom instead of the nut at the top. If anybody else has any ideas on what they did, I mean, that's presuming they couldn't get that subframe to drop. Please drop me a line, but that's what I did on my Jaguar, and I'm sure it'll be fine as long as it's held.